Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the channel with one of the top 10 best coin collecting felts on YouTube. Yep, we've got this blue felt that I use as my background now. It kind of changes sometimes depending on how the light catches it. It looks a little purple sometimes, but it is in fact blue. I gotta say it's a great addition to the channel. So let's get into today's video. This video is going to be about the 1967 1 cent coin. And as you can see, we're represented by two different countries here. The one on the left is Canada. It's a special commemorative issue dated 1967 that has the dove on the reverse. The one on the right is a plain United States penny dated 1967. That's actually kind of interesting because it was made during the years of 65, 66, and 67 when there weren't any mint marks on the coins. So I'm going to move this Canadian one aside and we'll talk about this one right here. So what happens when coin collecting becomes super duper popular like it was back in the 1960s? It becomes a national craze. All of the coins get taken out of circulation and then the mint adjusts and they take away the mint mark. So many were trying to build up complete date sets, while others were pulling silver coins out of circulation to benefit from the rising silver bullion prices at the time. To end that, the mint decided to take away the mint marks from the coins as part of the Coin Act of 1965. So the mint took away all of the mint marks to make it less interesting, to make it harder for people. Well, it'd be easier, but less rewarding for people to build the complete mint set. So they only need one coin from each mint because they all looked the same. They also removed the silver from the dime and the quarter. Boo! Not a great job on their part, but can understand why they did it because of the rising silver prices. They also changed the $half silver content from 90% until 40%. So it was 40% for another couple years, and then they switched it over to the copper nickel clad, which is what it is today. In 1965, they also switched it up and made some special mint sets. Instead of making proof sets, they made these, quote, special mint sets. The coins in the special mint set were a cent, nickel, dime, quarter, and $half. Those had proof-like finishes. In other words, the special mint set coins have decidedly higher quality appearance than the typical uncirculated strikes, but not nearly as brilliant in most cases as the average proof coin. That, thankfully, didn't last forever. 1968, Congress acted to restore the mint mark on coins. Thank goodness they brought the mint marks back. Now, though all mint marks will be located on the obverse, most coins minted before 1968, mint marks located somewhere on the reverse. So that's true. You've probably seen coins like this one right here, the nickel, that has the mint mark on the reverse. But starting in 1968, all the mint marks on the front of the coin. Lincoln pennies, however, were the exception. Lincoln pennies did not bear a mint mark on the obverse before 1968. So Lincoln pennies didn't have to move their mint mark to the obverse because they have always had it there. They always had it there, so they didn't have to make any changes. So that's a little bit of history about the 1965 until 1967. So now we switch it over and we want to talk about this coin right here. So here's the coin. As you can see, this one is the Canadian version. It's a cool coin. It's a circulating commemorative coin. You might have noticed a bunch of different Canadian coins on this channel. Just trying to keep it interesting, trying to keep you guys entertained. And by the way I'm doing that is by introducing more Canadian coins just to give you a little more variety because there's only so many US coins out there that I can talk about. So trying to keep it interesting, trying to keep myself motivated. We got some Canadian coins to share with you. They're a little bit different than what you might have seen before. So this is a circulating commemorative coin to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Canada. This coin was made from 1867. This coin is dated at the bottom, 1867 to 1967. So 100-year anniversary of Canada. On the reverse is a rock dove in flight surrounded with the facial value and the inscription Canada 1867 to 1967. We flip it over. on the obverse, nothing too special on this side. You probably recognize that lady right there as the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. It's her at age 39. I've been talking a lot about Queen Elizabeth II, so no need to kind of dwell on that side of the coin. So as far as the mintages go for this coin, there were 345 million of these made. Again, these were just made in the year 1967 to commemorate that. Their metal content is 98% copper, so a very, very heavy copper coin right here. The weight, anyone want to guess if it weighs more or less than this Lincoln penny right here? Well, the Canadian coin actually weighs more. The Canadian coin weighs 3.24 grams, has a diameter of 19.05 and a thickness of 1.65. Compared to the US coin, which has a weight of 3.11, similar diameter, but a thickness of 1.3. So this Canadian coin is much thicker, or not really much thicker, but noticeably thicker than its US counterpart. So the Canadian coin, the one on the right here, the US on the left. All right, I'll skip the foreign showcase coin today because we already saw a foreign one right here. I'll start to zoom out. Like I always say at the end of my videos, if you're into coin collecting, please do check out some of the other videos on my channel. As you guys know, liking, commenting, subscribing, that kind of stuff helps. I appreciate all the support I've been getting on the channel lately. It really does help encourage me to make better videos. And want to give a special shout out at the end of the video to Canadian King Coins. Got a lot of Canadian coins coming, so hopefully you enjoy it. Take care, everyone. Best of luck coin collecting. Enjoy.